Generally, I try not to do rants here on the channel. I get a little fiery and heated sometimes, but right now you have billion-dollar corporations profiting off of the fact that they have the resources to do certain things to get them to open to 100% capacity for their casino floors with no social distancing. And across the street, just a block away, a mile away, you have businesses that are struggling, still only open to 80% capacity with social distancing requirements. So what is the deal here? I don't understand it myself. I think I'm trying to make some sense of it in this video with you. Why is it that we have two different tiers? Why is it that this is happening at the same time that it's reported one casino company here is going to report record profits either tomorrow or next week? And we'll tell you the name of that company. Hint, hint, it's the one that just brought back all the paid parking so they get to profit some more off of us. And what do we do about all this? Not much. I mean, that's what happens when we hire and we elect our government officials. But we're going to get to the bottom of this. Plus, why is one set of business stuck at 80% capacity? We'll explain that and why I don't think we'll ever get to 60% vaccination rates. It's a loaded video today. It's going to be a little bit of a quick kind of heated rant from me. It's just frustrating. How's it going, everybody? My name is Steven and I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I hope you guys would like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications for me, okay? Because we go to the Strip in Fremont Street once a week and we're going to do a live stream. And I do my streams a bit different than other Las Vegas bloggers out here. What I do is I talk and I interact a lot with the audience. It'll be 2 or 3 or 4 or even in some cases 5 hours of me just going and talking with you guys and giving you guys communication. So you might like those streams. Make sure you do subscribe, hit the bell for that. Leave us a comment below. Are you happy the casinos are open to 100%? Does it bother you that we have this two-tiered system? Do you think I'm just blowing smoke? Are you a small business owner? How did you get challenged with COVID and all these related things in the last year? Tell us that comment. Even if you're not in Las Vegas, I want to hear your story. You can share with us if that's okay with you. We also have ways to support by going to Patreon and channel memberships. Patreon people get extra content. Channel members get cool icons when you're in the live chats. Both of you get into the credits of our videos. Also, you know what the last one is, vegasfacemask.com. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I just picked up the cat. I put it on Patreon, my Siamese cat. This one's a little hairy. It's kind of embarrassing. I didn't see that. Vegasfacemask.com, no S at the end. This is called Shark Tank, okay? All of the patterns are on the site now, so if you've been to the site in the past, you probably missed most of the patterns. There's like 100 of them. You can see them all on the same page. My wife makes them by hand, sends them out directly to you. Free shipping anywhere in the United States, 2 for $25. You got to wear them when you're in casinos, banks, shopping malls, anywhere you go inside. So you might as well get a good pair that you like and that fit you very, very well. VegasFaceMask.com, no S at the end. I ran a little bit long with the intro and the ads. Sorry, but let's get down to the crux of this, okay? Right now, almost every single major casino company is able to open to 100% capacity for the casino floor and have no social distancing requirement. Those companies are as follows. Okay, we have Caesars Entertainment Properties. We have the Silverton down on the south end of the Strip. We have Station Casinos, including Red Rock Resort, Green Valley Ranch, Palace Station, Boulder Station, Sunset Station, and Santa Fe Station. We also have MGM Resorts International Properties on the Strip, the Stratosphere, or as they call it, the Strat, which is the stupidest name ever. I'm sorry, Stratosphere makes sense. It's up high. Strat is Strat. Locals call it Strat. It doesn't make sense. Wynn, Las Vegas, and Encore, and the Cosmopolitan. And they got there for various reasons. But when it comes down to it, if they had over 80% of their employees vaccinated that were on staff, they would be able to open to 100%, and they lifted the social distancing requirements for the casino floor. It's a good thing, okay? It's good because it means that if they're 100% and the people are here to support that 100%, they're going to be hiring people back. I hope, but maybe not. Oh, wait, why would they not hire people back? Well, the thing about it is that in the last year, we've gone to automation. We've gone to a point where they've gotten rid of a lot of people and furloughed them. Some of those people with low seniority might not be coming back. That actually helps the companies actually profit a little bit more because we have record profits coming. But I do hope they do get hired back. But what it means is, and I'll tell you about the record profits in a minute, so stay tuned for that. And we'll also talk again about 60% vaccination, so stay tuned for that. What that also means, though, is that there's businesses just across the street, a half a block away, that are stuck at 80% capacity. Small local pubs, grills, taverns, small local gaming casinos, they're still at 80%. And let's not even talk about entertainment and nightlife. What about just regular places like regular restaurants or regular run-of-the-mill beauty salons? What about people that do shoe repair, leather work? What about people who do laundry services, dry cleanings, any business? 80% with social distancing. So they're living their existence worried that the state is going to go in and do a spot check and get a fine of thousands of dollars. Meanwhile, on the casino, we got the casino just go, well, yeah, you guys are good. Nevada Gaming Commission, that's the one that actually set the standards for the strip and the capacity levels. And a lot of these places are taking down their plexiglass too. That's the way this is working. So we used to have a system here where the state level up in Washoe, up in, wow, I almost forgot the state capital for a minute, up north in Carson City, they would be setting the requirements for the whole state. They've turned it over to the local areas. This is what we got. It's quite a mess. Why did we get to this point? Obviously, it's because the casino gaming industry is so important. It's the backbone of this state. I'm not oblivious to that. I totally understand it, but I don't understand why you're going to allow that casino floor to run 100% capacity and not, the little corner store down the street from me. I'm not sure the corner store is really worried about being at 100% capacity, but at the same time, make it equal for everybody. But the thing is, we appointed these people. We elected these people. These are our leaders. This is what we get. You get what you vote for. My wife is from the Philippines. She lived through an era where that country had some tremendous troubles with Marcos era stuff. And she said, unfortunately, the people will get what they vote for. And that's what we got here. So I'm just asking if anybody's watching this, if you think we should open to 100% capacity, say it in the comments below for everybody, not just the big, huge businesses on the strip. If you think so, just leave us a comment below and just say 100% in the comment. That's all you have to do. 100, the percent sign. And maybe that'll show people who might be watching this video how asinine it is that we do have a two-tiered system out here. It's kind of ridiculous, right? Meanwhile, we have a report that somebody dropped in my ear that the MGM Resorts International is going to be opening to 100%. No, wait, we just said that. MGM Resorts is going to be posting record-breaking profits. Sorry, I don't script these videos, by the way. I do these off the cuff. Sometimes they're perfect. Sometimes I have a mistake like that in my brain. 100% capacity and record profits. And it's no coincidence that when they're opening to 100% capacity, it's just a few days ago that they introduced that they're bringing back paid parking. And meanwhile, they're having a record profit call, it sounds like. And I actually backed this up by asking somebody that I know that works in the industry, is this really happening? And said it should be happening. Record profits for MGM Resorts International Group. They've divested a bunch of stuff in the back end of things. They furloughed all their people. So there less people, 40,000 people across the country got furloughed last year. So there's less employees for them to have to pay. And they have the Bet app, BET, like sports gambling, Bet on MGM, Bet MGM app. So that allows people who are anywhere in the state of Nevada to just kind of bet on gaming on their phones. So you can bet on hockey, sports, any kind of sport. So they're making money there as well. Plus small bets made on the slot machines. Downtown was reporting pretty good profits because they do a lot of small, lower level bets. And the strip has picked that up too. Meanwhile, they're just making money head over fist and the smaller businesses are struggling. And look, I'm a capitalist. I love the idea of people making money, but there is going to be a point where we have to be at the point where it's a level playing field for everybody. And you know what? The government shouldn't be favoring big businesses over small while the big businesses are just profiting. And most people that I know are waiting to come back to their casino jobs. But it all is going to rely on 80% going to 100% capacity for everybody else on the vaccination rate. And that's the key. Look, we're supposed to get to 100% with no social distancing requirements, although the casinos jumped the queue on that, when we get to 60% vaccination rate for all of Clark County. Not for you guys coming in to visit us. That would be absurd. We could never track that, of course, right? As Balki Bartakamus would say, don't be ridiculous. But at the same time, will we ever get to 60% capacity for vaccination rates? No, we won't. I don't think. Because here's the thing, right? You had a certain set of people in society and life that were okay with getting a vaccine on day one. They just waited in line until it was their time to get one based on the availability. Then you had a second subset of people like me who was very, very on the fence about getting them, but I took a calculated risk and I got one. But then you have this whole other third part of society that will never get a vaccine. And that's fine. That's their choice. They should not be shunned for that. Nobody should get mad at them for that. If they don't feel they need it or want it or they don't trust it, that's on them. I just leave it on them to make the right decisions for them, like I did for me, like you did for you. So if we're linked to 60% vaccine rate to get to 100% capacity. Meanwhile, states all around us are opening to 100% capacity. It's going to mean that we're eventually either going to A, lose small businesses to those areas, or B, lose large-scale events to those areas. But then again, that might not happen because the government here obviously favors large business, so who knows? But there are other things tied to that, like live music. Live music on Fremont Street under the rules as they sit right now, where we don't have 60% vaccination rate, that can't happen because any live music event is supposed to be seated. Downtown Fremont Street is a standing thing. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why they have to get their heads out of their rear ends and get themselves on board with a cohesive plan that treats everybody equally. And that's what I think we need in society. We need equality. And I know it sounds ridiculous, but when it comes to businesses, we need equality in the businesses. Because if we don't have that, then nobody really knows the rules. And the rich get super rich. And the people that just want to get a good place in life and get rich someday, they just continuously hit brick walls. I felt like that my whole life. And I don't want anybody else to feel like that. So I'm very passionate about this stuff. And I want to know what you think in the comments below. You leave me a comment. Let me know. Is it 100%? Type 100%. Man, that's a lot of catharsis there. I went through a lot of stuff in my brain in the last 10, 11 minutes. But that's my video today, and I'm sticking to it. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Hope you guys would like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications. If you want to support us, check out vegasfacemask.com. Go to facebook.com/vegasfacemask. You can chat with me, either me or Caroline there. We answer those texts ourselves. Mom and pop business. Let's get those in Vegas who are like us up to 100% capacity, right? Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. Are you ready? I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and click.